Hello from Disney California Adventure Park. I'm Melissa with Mix and Some Magic. It's a chilly day here in California, so I've got my beanie on and my coat so I can stay warm. But today I'm going to take you around and we're going to rank all of the rides in California Adventure Park from very best to very worst. I'm excited to see if my list lines up with your list. Let's get going. Now, before we jump in, just remember this list is totally my opinion. If your ranking looks different, that's completely okay. Everyone has their own favorites, and that's what makes Disney Parks so fun. I'll be starting with my least favorite and working my way up to the best of the best, so stick around to see where your favorite lands. Along the way, I'll also be sharing some helpful info about each ride, including height requirements, whether it has a lightning lane, and if there's a single rider option to help you plan your visit. Alright, coming in last place is Pixar Pal Around. This is the only attraction in either of the Disneyland Resort parks that has ever made me cry because I was so scared. This is a Ferris wheel offering both swinging and stationary gondolas. Now, the swinging gondolas are known for their intense movements when they're swinging, and intense is putting it mildly. I don't mind the stationary gondolas, but the swinging ones are a no for me. There is no height requirement for this attraction. There is also no lightning lane and no single rider option. Next up, Jesse's Critter Carousel. This is a classic carousel featuring critters from Woody's Roundup in Toy Story 2. Your little kids are going to love this one. There's no height requirement, no lightning lane, and no single rider option. Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind is next on my list. This is a gentle spinning ride themed around Inside Out, featuring Riley's emotions and memory orbs. This is a great attraction for little ones. There is no height requirement, no lightning lane, and no single rider option. Coming in at number 15 is the Golden Zephyr, a spinning ride where guests board rocket ships with a vintage sci-fi aesthetic. Your kids will also love this one. There's no height requirement, no lightning lane, and no single rider option. Jumping Jellyfish is our next attraction. This is a kid-friendly parachute drop ride that offers beautiful views of Paradise Bay. This attraction is a lot more fun than it looks, and I think you should give it a try. There is a height requirement. You must be 40 inches to ride. There is no lightning lane and no single rider option. Coming in at number 13 is Silly Symphony Swings. It's a classic swinging ride with beautiful views. Guests who are at least 48 inches tall may ride alone. Guests between 40 inches and 48 inches must ride in a tandem swing with a responsible person. There is no lightning lane and no single rider option. Coming up next is The Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure. This is a slow-moving dark ride that retells the story of The Little Mermaid with animatronics and music. It's one of my favorite ways to take a break and relax during busy days. There is no height requirement. There is a lightning lane for this attraction. There is no single rider option. If you need a Disney California adventure or a Disneyland trip or both in your life, then make sure you get in touch with my travel partners at Getaway Today. I've been using them for over 15 years because they are the very best. They book all my Disney vacations, all my cruises, and I love them so much. So they're a family-owned company, and they're a small business. I love supporting small businesses. So I'm going to put a link down in the description. You can check them out, or you can give them a call. Just dial 1-855-GETAWAY and tell them that Mix and Some Magic sent you so you can get the very best rates. If you do contact them, make sure you tell them that I sent you, or use that link down below so that you can lock in the lowest rates and get the most savings. Coming in at number 11 is Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. This is a trackless dance car type ride where Luigi's cousins and friends perform synchronized movements to Italian music. It really is so much fun, especially that last spin there at the end. You must be 32 inches to ride this attraction. There is no lightning lane and no single rider option. At number 10, we have Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, A spinning ride where guests sit in baby tractors while Mater provides music and commentary. Now, I didn't ride this ride for a long time because I thought it was just for little kids, but it is so much fun. I highly recommend it. You must be 32 inches to ride. There is no lightning lane and no single rider option. Okay, how are we doing so far? Still on the same page. Have I said anything controversial yet? Oh, we've still got more to do. So before you judge me and my choices, then let's finish our list. Number 9 is Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue. This is a slow-moving, dark ride that retells the story of the Monsters, Inc. film, where guests follow Mike and Sully as they try to return Boo to her door. There is no height requirement for this attraction. It does have a lightning lane, and there is technically no single rider line, but you can use what is called a buddy pass. A buddy pass basically lets you enter through the exit, and it's good for 1 or 2 guests. If you want to use a buddy pass, just ask the cast member at the entrance if you can use one. They'll give you this little piece of paper and show you where to go. Definitely shortens your wait time. Next up is Goofy's Sky School. This is a Wild Mouse style roller coaster where guests take flying lessons from Goofy. Now, Goofy doesn't really know how to fly, so it makes for a really wild ride. There's sharp turns and sudden drops. You must be 42 inches to ride this attraction. There is a lightning lane and there is the single rider option. Coming in at number 7 is Grizzly River Run. This is a whitewater rafting adventure through roaring rapids that features twists, turns, and big drops. Now, if you're going to ride this, you need to know that you will likely get very, very wet. I won't ride it unless I'm wearing a poncho and have on flip-flops. You must be 42 inches to ride. There is a lightning lane and there is a single rider option. Our next attraction is Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. This is an interactive ride where guests use hand motions to sling webs and capture spider bots that are running loose in Avengers Campus. There is no height requirement for this ride. There is a lightning lane entrance and there's also a single rider entrance. Number 5 is Toy Story Midway Mania. This is a 4D carnival-style shooting game where guests compete for the highest score using these interactive blasters. It's really lots of fun. There's no height requirement, there is a lightning lane, and there is no single rider line. Coming in at number 4 is Soarin' Around the World, or Soarin' California. I'm not picky. This attraction is a simulated flying experience that takes guests over iconic locations worldwide, from the Great Wall of China to the Eiffel Tower. It really is so much fun. You must be 40 inches to ride this attraction. There is a lightning lane, and there is sometimes a single rider line. You just have to check with the cast members up front. If they are doing it, they'll give you a little piece of paper and show you where to go. Number 3 is the Incredicoaster. This is a high-speed roller coaster that has one upside-down loop. It has an Incredibles theme, and you are chasing after baby Jack Jack, which is pretty fun. You must be 48 inches to ride. There is a lightning lane, and there is also a single rider option. You will have your picture taken, so be ready to smile. Our number 2 is Radiator Springs Racers. This is arguably one of the very best attractions in the park. It's a thrilling dark ride through Radiator Springs with an outdoor race. The attraction features the animatronics of Lightning McQueen and all of his friends. You must be 40 inches to ride this attraction. There is a lightning lane, but it is an individual lightning lane purchase and not part of the lightning lane multi-pass system. There is also a single rider line. You'll also have your picture taken on this ride. Now it's time for my number 1 all-time favorite ride at Disney California Adventure Park, which is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. This is a high-energy drop tower ride where guests join Rocket Raccoon in an escape mission set to classic rock music. You must be 40 inches to ride. There is a lightning lane, no single rider option, and they will take your picture on this attraction. Okay, there you have it. My list of all the Disney California Adventure Park attractions. Well, not attractions, but rides, ranked in order of worst to best. So tell me, are we still friends? How did I do with my list? How does it compare to your list? I would love to know. Why don't you go down in the comments and tell me your top 3 or your best to worst? I don't care. I would just love to know how my list compares to yours. Thanks so much for watching. You are the best. We'll talk soon.